And he said, I have never seen anybody as beautiful as Hussein.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
In that point, even the greatest enemy saw beauty in Hussein.
Subhanallah.
And he says, I have never seen anybody as beautiful as Hussein. He was playing with the teeth of Imam Hussein. One Sahabi stood up and he said, Yazid, take away your walking stick from the teeth of Imam Hussein. I have seen with my own eyes he used to kiss the lips of Imam Hussein.
Subhanallah,
He used to
Subhanallah.
kiss the lips of Imam Hussein. And today people are calling this person to be a righteous person. They want you to do Raziyallahu ta'ala on a person that did not even consider that this is Imam Hussein, who is the descendant of Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam. And this mas'ala I learnt from my Hujjatul Islam. And this is a mas'ala that no Sayyid ever dares to speak about. And this is the greatness of my Hujjatul Islam. He said to me, and I was studying there once with him, and Qibla Shah Sahib will remember the very terrible 2 hours I used to be in his presence reading to him. And he said to me, he said, son, there are only handful of Sayyids which we could say they are Ahlul Bayt Qat'i. Qat'i, from the text, it says there are only handful of Sayyids. You have Hassan, you have Hussein, and you have few of his family members who there is a hadith Sahih present which say that these was from the Ahlul Bayt. Qat'i. And he says the Sayyid of today are all Zanni. Nobody has this daleel that truly they are a Sayyid. Because no text is ever mentioned by name to say that this is a Sayyid. This is all the Sayyid you see in dunya today. Yes, we believe that the family of Mustafa is alive and the blood of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is still until the day of judgment will be alive. But he says nobody could give you a qat'i daleel. Only person that could give you a qat'i daleel that I am a Sayyid is Imam Hassan and Hussein. Is Zainab. Because these were mentioned by Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam. And I said to him, I said, Hazrat, how do we know that if you're a true Sayyid or not? And he said to me that those people that destroy the Qat'i Sayyid can never be Sayyid. A person that destroyed the family of Mustafa, having the descent of Mustafa, direct descent, who we have literature by name, a hadith by name, to say this is the family. He says whoever destroys them and does not become heartfelt and does not become tearful in hearing about them, he says consider that even if they put Sayyid in front of them, they are not true Sayyids. I said, Ya Hujjatul Islam, in that case, many people today are those people that will beat their own chests. They will take swords and they will cut their heads. And each one says, I am a Sayyid. Each one, I am a Sayyid. And they are also the lover of Imam Hussein. So if this is the daleel, then how can we do this? He says, I've got a better daleel for you. That the blood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will never be touched by fire.
Subhanallah.
Blood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah says, I have made fire haram upon them.
Subhanallah.
I have made the fire haram upon the blood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the hellfire, you will never see a Sayyid going into a hellfire. Never see a Sayyid. Why? Because Allah says, I've made it haram upon the fire. He says, the Sayyid today, there is another test. Put them alive. And if they burn, they're not a Sayyid.
Subhanallah.
If they burn, they're not a Sayyid. And if fire keeps away from them, then consider them that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's blood is in that very body.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah, MashaAllah.
So my test today is for these people. The family of Mustafa is far too great. But just write the name of Hussein and try to set it alight. I guarantee you that the name of Hussein will not burn. And then light the name of Yazid and see from them to which one burns. If the Hussein's name is alive, then our Aqidah is alive. And if the Yazidi burns, then your Aqidah is of the one that will burn. And I was reading another dalil, and this is Monsab just for you. Somebody came and she was claiming to be a Sayyid, or from the family of Ahlul Bayt. And they went to this Sayyid, known Mashhoor Sayyid in Baghdad, and said, Hazrat, there is a woman that claims to be a Sayyidah. There is a woman that claims to be a Sayyidah. And we know that there is something which is not right. But she is claiming to be Sayyidah. How do we know that she's from the family of Mustafa? And this is the Aqeedah. And this is the fragrance of the blood of Ahlul Bayt. This is the fragrance. That very Sayyid said, take a hungry lion and let that lion go towards that woman. If that lion eats that woman, then she's not a Sayyid. And if the lion comes away, then consider that the blood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is in his body. So they said, fine, they got a hungry lion. Soon as they said, we're going to let that lion go towards that woman, the woman started screaming. She said, I'm not a Sayyid. I'm not a Sayyid. They went and said, Hazrat, you also claim to be a Sayyid. Hazrat, you also claim. And he says, bring that lion. Bring that lion. They led that hungry lion towards the Sayyid. He came hungry, running towards the Sayyid. Then the people of Iraq saw something so great that they saw a hungry lion going and kissing the feet of that very Sayyid.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
They saw the hungry lion kissing the feet of that very Sayyid, and that lion in his own, and the people saw that the respect that lion hungry beast had for the blood of Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, that he started to kiss the feet of that very Sayyid. And this is the Sayyid that is a Zanni Sayyid. I'm asking Yazid and his followers that how can you be worse than a beast? That beast recognized the blood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you forgot the direct descendant of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Direct descendant, where Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Hussein is from me and I am from Hussein.
Subhanallah.
Hussein is from me and I am from Hussein. You forgot him, where a beast who has been hungry recognized the fragrance of the blood of Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam, and he started to kiss the feet of that Sayyid. And you forgot who Hussein was? Did you not realize that Hussein is that who Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam said, Hussein is from me and I am from Hussein?
Subhanallah.
And Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam gave many indications. And you have heard the very bottle. You have heard the very bottle which will turn into blood. I have another dalil for you, where there is an indication. Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam came into a masjid once, and Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was laying on the floor, and the soil was all over the body of Sayyidina Ali. And Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam said, Abu Turab, stand up. Abu Turab, the father of soil, because he had soil on his body. He said, Abu Turab, stand up. In that I have learnt that Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam gave an indication to Sayyidina Ali that Abu Turab, it is not your turn to go and lay in the soil. It's not your turn to lay in the soil. The person that will lay in the soil is still in his infant time. He is the one who is going to be on the very sun, as you heard the mankabat, that he will be on that sun. Abu Turab, you stand, because this is not your maqam. Your Hussein will be the one who will be here. Ali, you stand. It is Hussein's turn. And finally, as we are here for Isal Sawab, there is a hadith in Tirmidhi Sharif that whenever somebody does Isal Sawab for the brother who has, or for the sister or the family member that has passed away, the angels go to that grave in a golden tray.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
In a golden tray, and whatever you present in that Isal Sawab, they present to that very person.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
He looks at the golden tray and says, what is this mountain? What is this mountain? Angels say that this is the Isal Sawab your family has sent for you.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
He starts to rejoice in the graveyard and say, look, my family has sent me something today.
Subhanallah.
And Mustafa ﷺ said that it is similar to a drowning person. And he's calling out, he says, help me. And whenever you send something in Isal Sawab, they present it in golden tray.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
Today, golden tray to Azad will have the name of Imam Hussein.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
Today, the tray of Azad will have the naat of Mustafa alayhi salatu wasalam. Guaranteed that brother of ours is in heaven today.
Subhanallah.
Why? Because when you have a golden tray, and on that tray you have the name of Muhammad, you have the name of Hussein, you have the name of Abu Bakr, you have the name of Umar, you have the name of Usman, you have the name of Ali. Our brother will say, take the sawab back, just leave these names for me.
Subhanallah.
Take the tray back, just leave these names for me. Because these were the names that I used to live by. These were the names that I used to live by. And the very name that our brother will see today in his grave is the name of Hussein.